Good evening. I hope you're fine. Akaya Akahayama. That is Akyam. Akahayama. You Akyam out there or Akahayama. I'll just go right straight to it. And Hannah prayed and said, my heart rejoiceth in the Lord, in YAHAWAHA. My horn is exalted in YAHAWAHA. My mouth is enlarged over my enemies, because I rejoice in thy salvation. There is not holy as YAHAWAHA, for there is none beside thee, neither is there any rock like our God. Talk no more exceeding proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. For the Lord is a for the Lord is a power of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. Yeah. The bows of the mighty men are broken, and they that stumble are girt with strength. They that were full have hired out themselves. They that are sated have hired them themselves for bread. And that's our leaders or false prophet, false pastors, 501c3. They are satisfied, they are sated. And they that were hungry ceased, so that the barren had borne 7, and she that had many children, is waxed feeble. Verse 6, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. I'll say it again. YAHAWAHA killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. YAHAWAHA maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth, for the hilltops of the earth, for the kingdoms of the earth are YAHAWAHA's, and he hath set them upon the world. That is the counsel. That is the breakdown I received in my spirit yesterday as I was reading this prayer to my in my devotion, to break, as I was reading this prayer to break that was the prayer I was reading to break the as the Sabbath closed, as the Sabbath was winding down. That was the prayer I was praying, and as I was praying it, it just jumped to me. Wow! I just came just that. I received the thought, and I just went to the Hebrew lexicon. I subject verse 8. Now, sorry, then if I didn't tell you where I was reading, I was reading 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 1 to 10. That is where I was reading. Now, this is Hannah. This is prophetic utterance of Hannah, which she received. She was joyful and happy. She gave birth, and while other people came around and celebrate with her, the spirit jumped on her, and she uttered this oracle out of her mouth. Now, you can see that this oracle has nothing to do with her private situation, with her family or private situation. She's just a woman happy that the Lord have removed her shame. Now, My purpose of reading that scripture is to challenge the understanding, the general understanding of the church. I want to challenge your understanding, exegesis. I make exegesis or exegize this verse 8. I'm interested in, and the word pillar is the one I'm interested in. So I want to challenge this your understanding. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of grace. Boom. We can get that from poverty to riches. God can pick you up from the dunghill. God can pick a beggar on the poor and set him up on high. That is what he did to Esau. From the cave, Esau get the throne, get the dominion. Now, evidence exists that the chariot of YAHAWAHA, the chariots of the host assisted Alexander the Great in his campaign all around the world. The chariot assisted them. The chariot assisted Columbus when he was traveling, when he was going to South America. The chariot assisted him, and the Bible's it is this event, this phenomenon, this chariot. In the scriptures, they use the word cloud and wind, and the word for it is galagala. The word for chariot in Hebrew is galagala, because of the shape, the cone, and galagala is used for the place of the skull. The mount of the skull, or that is where the place of the skull. That is where they crucified Jesus. That place, the place of the skull, like the shape of the skull, the mold, the mount or the mold. Yeah, it is. I don't know how to explain it. That is galagala. What you call UFO is called galagala in Hebrew. Gala. Now, for the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, are YAHAWAHA's. This Lord is written in capital letter, and when we see capital letter in the scripture, it is refers to the Almighty Father. The Father, not Almighty Christ, is referring to Almighty the Father, not Almighty Christ. Almighty Father. And he had set the world upon them. The kingdoms. So now I'll read again. For the kingdoms of the earth are YAHAWAHA's. He has set them upon the world. That's my interpretation. Or again, another one. I'll pull out again. For the hilltops submit, government, kingdom, mountains. For the hilltops are of the earth. For the hilltops of the earth, kingdoms of the earth, or hilltop of the earth, or summit of the earth, are the Lord's, and he has set them upon the world. And the world there does not refer to cosmos, arrangement, government, arrangement. No, it's not talking about cosmos. It's talking about earth, inhabited earth, globe. The word for that word in Hebrew is tabala. Tabala. So, verse 8. I don't know. Sorry, wait. Now, verse 8. Here. Yeah. It reads from right to left. Verse 8. At the bottom there. So, Matazakaya. Matazakaya is here, there, somewhere here. That's Matazakaya, where my finger is. Matazakaya. The bottom two lines. Yeah. For the pillars of the earth, for the hilltops of the earth, for the kingdoms of the earth are YAHAWAHA's, and he has set them upon the world. Now, if you take it as it is given to us by those who edited this Bible, I can show you how it is written in Paleo Hebrew. This is how it is written. And if you read it from the Paleo Hebrew, you will come to the conclusion that I have reached. That is the conclusion you will come to. And I will show you the lexicon. I will show you a pictograph of the lexicon. Now, see? This word, matazakaya, it is derived from 6693, but it is coded as H4690. Then I say, okay, when they derive it from 669, let me go and see. I went to go and see 6693, and that's the meaning. Something narrow, that is a column or hilltop. Apex. It means an apex, a column or hilltop. What is hilltop? Few synonyms for hilltops. I jotted down. I said summit is a hilltop. Summit of government that meet in Davos. Summit. Those who meet in Davos, the Illuminati, those are the elite. That is a summit. G7, when they meet, that is a summit of government. Those are lower level that, but the real summit is where they meet in Davos, Switzerland, on the mountain, in a cave in the mountain. The real summit is happening in the cave, in the mountain. But what the world camera and the journalists, they are talking, they're chit-chatting and debating and talking over, and the Davos is levels. You see them having wristbands, different color wristbands. That color is the level you are. So the Davos meeting has Chinese walls. So if that color you're wearing, that is the information you're allowed. The white color, anybody wearing white is closer to the top. Will receive that is the people are in the know. People like Kissinger. Those people don't even require. They don't require wristband. Kissinger. People like Rothschild don't require wristband, and you will not even see their face on camera. They bundle them. They bundle them through the bags or through surrounded by security forces and bundle it in. They don't have journalists don't harass those people. Those ones don't need wristband. So that is the summit. That is the hilltop of this world, this current world. Pillar, situate. Look, the molten support, pillar, column. This Hebrew word and translation. This is what they give up. See, they are disingenuous here. They are disingenuous. They did not give the real meaning, and they use the codes 4690. They use the codes to move the meaning. They have moved the meaning. I discovered learning Paleo Hebrew that they've moved meanings around. They've changed meanings. They moved meanings around in the scriptures. So you have to do your due diligence as a student of the word. You have to dig deep. If you want to find meaning, you have to dig deep. So you see hilltop here now. That's one. Just go down that one. Yeah, Tabal. That's hilltop. Matazakaya. Okay, hilltop. This should do. You see summit. That's his synonyms. It was bluff, cliff, dune, hilltop, promote, and the prophecy is talking about promotion. It is God that promotes. It is God that set up kingdoms, and it's God that pulled down kingdoms. That is what the prophecy is talking about. He is talking about the end time. Because why did I say he's talking about the end time? You see there when it says, when the Lord shall when he will visit the people, he will keep it. Okay, yeah. The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. When the Lord will show up, when the Lord will see, these scriptures I've come across this statement so many times in the scripture, and I've come to the conclusion is talking about when the Lord's arriving, how he will arrive, how he will show up, and he's coming back for war. See, when the adversaries of YAHAWAHA, adversaries are Satan. The adversaries are Satan, and there are more than one Satan. There are hosts of Satan. There are hosts of Satan. You will see that in pseudepigrapha, Old Testament pseudepigrapha, the questions of Ezra. The questions of Ezra. It's in the question of Ezra. Host. I'm not sure if it is in the real Ezra itself, the visions that Ezra received six visions in the hill of flowers, in the hills of flowers, where no man live or walk. In the hill of flowers, and the angel says, go into the hill of flowers. Don't eat anything, just stay there. And you receive. I think the first revelation received, you receive in the house where people are with him. I said, okay, go away from the people and go into the hilltop where there, and that is where you receive that woman that appeared, the heavenly Jerusalem, the mother, the one they call mother, the earth. So that's when you see one day our Father talks about mother, they're talking about the earth, inhabited earth, Israel, the earth. Okay. Now you've seen the elevation, ascent, mountain, summit, rise, prominence, elevation, ascent, promontory, hilltop. So these are synonyms of promotion. When God lifted you up, it's like the kingdom, the next kingdom is Israel's, is Jacob. Jacob is the end of this world, and Esau is the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning. So the Lord is handing over the government to Jacob when he comes around. So when he comes around, he's coming around with chariot, and he talks about what he's gonna do to the adversaries, to the enemies. Now, what he's going to do to the enemies is said that clearly in Numbers 23 and 24. So Numbers 24, 18 to 24, and Numbers 23, verse 7 to 18 or 23 or something like that. So in the book of Numbers, Balaam gave, I believe, 4 oracles. Balaam uttered 4 oracles, and that 4 oracles, that's how we know that Chinese, no way in hell Chinese is going to rule next. From the beginning, even before we were in the wilderness, and the judgment is already read out. God declared the end from the beginning. From the beginning, Israel is not even a state. Israel is not even a country. And God read the judgment of the end. Say, come Balak. I'll tell you what, I'll announce to you, I'll advertise to you what these people that you see on top of the hill, you're on top of the hill, and these people are in the wilderness, spread out in their camps. They are spread out in their camp with the flag and the ensign of each family. You're seeing them organized in the camp, and these people that you see, this is what they're going to do to you. Go and read that in 2 Ezra 15 and 16, what the Lord is going to do to Asia, or to China. I did a video and I put those scriptures in there. So First Samuel 2, verse 1, verse 1 to 10 is the end time scripture. It is timely for now, and this is the window of. So when if thought, negative thoughts want to cloud your mind, remember these prophecies. God is a covenant God. Our Father is a covenant God. He remembers covenant. He remembers the covenant. Let me this one. I don't know what this one is. 8389. Tabala. So the word world in that verse 8 is this. Earth. See, the meaning of this word is derived from H2986. I don't know why. You see, this is what I told you. They cover meanings, or they hiding meanings, or they confuse you. Why they did that, I don't know. But I think I know. Everybody knows. Covering. She's like this. If they cover words, the purpose is to throw you off, because you are following a trail, and to throw you off the trail, they'll give you this. They'll give you a crumb or this. So half truth. They gave you half truth. So H2986. If you want to find the meaning of that word tabala, the earth as moist and therefore inhabited. By extension, the globe. By implication, its inhabitant, specifically a particular land, as Babylon or Palestine, habitable part of the world. That is the meaning of Tabala, not cosmos. Okay? So, I just want to challenge your understanding of this traditional meaning of the scripture. I want to challenge you. I want you to now. I want you to receive this. Yeah, I want you to receive it, because the people that put the Bible together, they obfuscate. They cover things. They hide things. They put little crumbs of truth to throw you off a trail. So the student of the word, when you're eating, you dig into the food and you're eating, you pull the bone out. See, so you dig into the word. When they say you eat the scroll, that means you have to dig in, because most of the scriptures is full of dark sayings, figure of speech, or shall you, or you want to say metaphoric. They are figure of speech. Some are literal, some are metaphoric, and some are really, really, really dark sayings. So the pillar and the wall, the wall, and there's a one for the earth or the world. Atazara. Earth. And another word for earth, Tabala, is another word for earth, land. And you can say world too. The world. See, they use this colloquial language to hide the true meaning of the word. They use the word world. There are words for the inhabited world. They could have used that, but it was world. So, and they said, now, pillars of the earth, the foundation of the earth. Well, that's another story. That's not for now. But this verse 8, I challenge your understanding and try and open your mind and see the meaning. That you can see that when you change the meaning and you change the pillar and you put the kingdoms or the hilltops, the this prophecy, this oracle will have meaning. It flow seamlessly, because when it gets there, foundation of the earth, it does not flow it does not flow with promotion. And you're talking about promotion, taking the poor from poverty to riches, from walking on foot to walk for riding on a horseback. That's what and the punishment. The poor are going to get their revenge. The poor are going to be satisfied when the power of the poor, King of Israel, shall return. Say, he shall give strength. Say, YAHAWAHA shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king, and exalt the horn of his anointed. Mashaya Tahawa. His anointed is Israel. His servant is Israel. There is no other servant. So that's what I want to share with you. I just couldn't think about anything else all day. I've been watching film, and I just couldn't get it out of my mind. And I encourage you to watch my video. Click the like. If you have been watching my video and you don't click, come on, show some love, encourage me, click it, and let others know. I'm not a good speaker, but do you want a good speaker, or do you want revelation, or do you want the word? So, my friends, stay blessed. Bye for now.